Did you see anything cool, like unique? Because a lot of people say Antarctica that they're hiding secret stuff up there, that there's that kind of energy.
Oh boy. Yeah, Antarctica. You should go to Antarctica at some time in your life. It is.
Oh, I would love to go up there if they'll have me up there.
So there's like, you go to South America and then you get on a Boeing 747, like an actual like commercial plane.
You go to South America?
Yeah, you go all the way to like the very bottom like of Chile.
Oh, because Antarctica's at the bottom.
Yeah. And then you board like a commercial plane, like you're flying like fucking Delta here, and it just starts flying. And you fly over the ocean, and then you see just this endless abyss of white snow and mountains, and you just keep flying deeper and deeper and deeper into it. And then you just see there's just fucking ice runway. I mean, it's the sketchiest thing you'll ever see in your life. And it just lands this commercial airliner there. I had no idea of any of this going into it. I kind of went into it pretty raw. And you get off. It's just this janky little like ladder thing type beat. Go down one image right there. That one, click on it. Cause they have to brush all the snow off. Yeah. That's what you land on.
Wow.
Just ice. And then that's not the one we went to, but then there's just this, research facility where there's like 3 big tents that researchers work out of. And then there's like 100 tents that they all live out of.
So there's no actual terminal?
No, because the time it's like sun 24/7, but then there's like these intense winters, like 3 or 4 months a year where it's like dark and you can't be there. So they have to pack everything up and leave. You can't leave anything behind. So it's like a temporary thing. And so we get out and there's all these researchers doing experiments and cool shit. And I'm just like, hey, I'm here to film a video. And then so we were supposed to just be there for like 2 days or 3 days or whatever, but a snowstorm hits. So what we were going to do is just go out in a random direction and then just set up a camp in the middle of nowhere in Antarctica and try to survive for 50 hours.
Oh yeah.
But there was an intense snowstorm. So we had to sit in these research facilities and wait them out. And one of them was so crazy. It's like this tent with like door, and it like flung it open. It was so intense that we had to hold the door shut because it's like barreling snow in. And I'm like, my God, I think we're gonna die. Like it was crazy. They're like, we haven't had a storm like this in a while. And like you have like all these little tents that you live in, and like the big communal tents where everyone hangs out and stuff. And the little tent, like we had to build like actual snow walls around our tent because there's so much wind blowing that like our tents would have got swept away. So I had to barricade I'm like, this is just a normal thing. They're like, yeah, that's just what happens. And so you're like building a wall around your metal pole reinforced tent that you're going to sleep in. And like when the winds would pick up at night, I'm like, fuck, it's like, is my tent just going to fly off? Like,
and there's nowhere to run to.
Yeah. Right? You just run to the bigger tent, but it's like, it was crazy, and also in Antarctica, bro, it's like, you can't pee or shit in the snow or anything, like because you can't leave anything behind. Like that's massively illegal. And so all your waste and stuff, you have to store and carry and hold and that kind of stuff.
And fly back with it?
Well, they will, but you'll just put it in like a piss tank where they'll hold on to it and the shit in the ship bag that like this big shit thing they had. But also you get snow blindness because everything's white and the sun reflects. So you have to wear glasses when you go outside or it'll literally blind you, which was like, that was crazy.
Yeah. Imagine, first of all, you're almost blind, can't shit.
Yeah. Well, so you wear these like tinted glasses.
What are you even doing, dude?
But bro,
it's like you're 80 years old.
It's so beautiful though. It's like crazy to just see, you're just in the middle of nowhere. It feels like you're on a different planet. And it was like, sometimes you just walk outside, you just walk in a direction, you just see nothing anywhere. And it was
there
awesome.
A zoo or anything like that?
No, there's nothing.
Is there any?
No animals, nothing.
No roads or nothing, huh?
No, there's literally nothing there. I mean, and like, so after the snowstorm calmed down, we just went out, like got on these like little skis or things, went far away. But this is where it gets scary because there's crevasses and ravines and things like that. So you could be walking and then just fall 100 feet and die. Right, because there's like the snow could have like slightly piled up over like 100-foot gap in between the ice or things like that. So you have to have like this device go on in front of you that checks to make sure there's not just like a giant hole you're going to fall in. No. And you have to mark everything. So we go out in this random direction, scan everything, and then we scanned like this little like 100-foot, square foot perimeter, put up flags, and it's like, guys, if you walk across those flags, there's a chance you'll fucking die. So boys, stay within this unless we scan more areas. And then, we just started setting up tents, raw dogging it in the middle of nowhere, Antarctica, far away from the research facilities. And it was a fucking awesome experience. And then there's this mountain that no one had any records of someone climbing. So we climbed this pretty tall mountain. And so I got to name it, which I named it Shopify because they sponsored the video and helped make the whole thing happen. But it was crazy, man, climbing up this mountain. And I had no idea how we did that. Can you pull it up? Just like go to the 50 hours in Antarctica.
Is it nice? Like, and there's no people, there's not like Antarctican, you can't go to a bar, nothing, there's nothing.
No, there's literally nothing. Like there's research facilities.
So do you think there's crazy stuff going on down there? Like they say there's a lot of.
No, I don't think there's anything. See, look at that.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, we were deep in there.
And it's super cold, huh?
Yeah, it depends on the time. Well, so the problem is like when you move around and you have so many layers, you start to heat up and then you take the clothes off and then you get really cold. Yeah, see, look where we went to.
Is there a chance that at one point it was thawed out and it was a normal land and we'll be able to explore it one day and we just don't know, or that's complete nothing?
Well, it's not straight, like those are real rocks and stuff. So it's ice on top of stuff. So yeah, there is land. And it is crazy that way.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, look at that snowstorm we got hit with. So this is after we left the research facility and now we're going to set up camp. And like, yeah, those are the goggles you have to wear to not go blind. And then right here is where
it's like a human Iditarod kind of. Oh, that's the island? That's the mountain you named?
No, that's just flat ground. Yeah, the mountain's behind us over there.
Yeah.
And then this is us setting up our tents and we're just a bunch of stupid kids. I don't know how we pulled this off.
Yeah, you could have lost a kid easy.
Well, yeah, obviously we had a safety expert there, but
obviously that's it.
Then just skip ahead like towards the end where you see me climbing up the mountain. It's probably I don't know, maybe after this or before it. I just wanted to see,
and that's just an ice thing you're in.
Yeah, keep going to the left.
Is that an igloo?
No, that's the tent, but it's metal reinforced. Yeah, to the right a little bit. Yeah, right there. Just hit it. Right click a couple or double tap. Yeah, so look at this right here. This is us climbing up the mountain. Look at those views. It's fucking gnarly.
Oh, Shopify mountain.
I did an ad read. I was like, what's the most interesting time I can do an ad read? And I was like, where people wouldn't click off. I was like, while I'm climbing this mountain, it'll probably be more interesting.